The figures revealed in Parliament showed 11 people on the Housing Medical A+ list, awaiting an allocation at the end of December 2020, rising to 39 at the end of April. The Chief Minister explained the reason is likely due to what he called this difficult period, but he also pointed out that these mid-year figures are likely to go down later on in the year. Taking opposition questions on the individual who was the subject of a GBC report in April, Fabian Picardo said it would be tremendously unfair to look at his case in isolation.
If the Honourable Gentleman's target has not already been housed, it's because the people who are above him on the list have a more acute diagnosis. I trust he will agree that it would be improper for the Minister for Housing to pluck that gentleman from where, based on the medical advice, he should be, and bring him to the top of the list simply because he has been on television. Because if we were to do that, Mr. Speaker, all that we would end up with would be 39 cases on television.
The temperature was raised over opposition questions about the media company Right Tech Limited, which eventually saw the Chief Minister called to order by the Speaker. Damon Bossino asked for details of the government's contract with Right Tech in respect of the Upper Rock Nature Reserve operating system. Minister for the Environment, John Cortes, confirmed the contract lasts for 15 years and the fee paid to the company is a percentage of sales revenue. Mr. Bossino then pushed the government on whether any contractual arrangements had been entered into, which benefits 36 North.
I'm told that there is an arrangement between Right Tech Limited and 36 North Limited. Of course, this is the company that the Honourable Member has openly said in this House he is, by virtue of the fact that he is a sabbatical partner of Hassan's, a beneficiary as to 33%.
The Chief Minister emphatically denied knowledge of any arrangement.
In my personal capacity, in my professional capacity as a lawyer, and in my political capacity as the Chief Minister of Gibraltar, all three together, I do not know at all about any arrangements entered into between Right Tech Media and 36 North. We will now, as a result of this questioning, ask 36 North in writing whether there are any such arrangements, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Gentleman likes to throw the stone and hide the hand. He likes to pretend that he's a gentleman, Mr. Speaker, but then he behaves like a scoundrel.
That word is
Speaker,
unparliamentary. Hold on.
As
Please resume
Mr.
the seat. Right. I think that word, the use of the word is unparliamentary. I don't accept that.
And there was another animated discussion on the subject of Volotea, the airline that was forced to cancel its announced flights to Gibraltar having not obtained the required permits.
He should be apologising. And if we had a bigger parliament, Mr. Speaker, he should be resigning and going to the backbenchers. That's what he should be doing.
Perhaps, and I'm not saying that this would be the case, it would be a very interesting way of testing whether those who might be negotiating with the government are going to agree that a flight should happen or not happen. And shouldn't that sort of tactical consideration, which is to the benefit of Gibraltar, be something that honourable members might have worked out for themselves?
The Chief Minister suggesting that the cataclysmic failure of presentation of the Volotea, announcement of the route was actually planned and staged and in some sort of great strategic ploy was deliberately arranged by the government?
There has been no cataclysmic failure, and that therefore the answer is that the premise on which this question is based is entirely wrong.
Parliament was adjourned until Wednesday afternoon.